Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on the markets. I'm not sure how many of you are actually interested in the markets right now. I mean, there's honestly not much going on, but still wanted to give you my thoughts. Also wanted to talk a little bit about next week already, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to make a middle of the day market update tomorrow. But no, I just wanted to talk about the markets, wanted to talk about Bitcoin, wanted to talk about what happened last week. I mean, last week, obviously, as most of you know, was not an amazing start. That's when we had that massive crash, massive spike down. Now, in the end, that was an opportunity, all right? So Monday, trust me, it was the best day to trade, all right? So if we actually do see volatility like that, I will most likely be trading it, and so should you. I mean, the times when there's most fear in the markets, don't over leverage, don't use too much of your money to actually jump in. But I do think long or short, those are the main opportunities. However, the big thing going on right now, and the big thing that caused the bearish momentum last week, was obviously the whole situation around the trade war and the tariffs. Now, Trump in the United States announced, I believe, on Friday that they would come with reciprocal tariffs on countries that have placed tariffs on them. I'm not completely sure which countries that is. I think they're talking about China then, because, I mean, the EU has not imposed any new tariffs on the US yet. And the US has also not imposed any new tariffs on the EU. So I think that's China. Last week we crashed because of that, all right? There was already bearish pressure on Sunday when the futures market opened. Right now the futures market is closed, of course. It's going to open again tomorrow, so it's going to be very interesting to see what that will do. All right, and that is something I will keep my eyes on as well. I mean, if the stock market crashes again after launch, which is definitely a possibility, and if the dollar strength index again is this bullish, then Bitcoin will spike down as well. So that is something, you know, Sunday to Monday to keep an eye on. If I forget to tell you about it tomorrow, then at least now you already know. But outside of that, I mean, if you take a look at Bitcoin right now, if you take a look at the daily time frame here, we've dropped down below the daily trend here. So it in general already seems more likely we're going to drop down into 93 and 91, potentially even 90,000. And then taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance right now, I would not necessarily bet on altcoins either. All right, the fundamentals are going to be one of the main determinants next week on if we actually can see some bullish momentum on the markets. But if I see a Bitcoin that looks most likely like we're going to drop down, and at the same point of time, we have a Coinbase discount, all right, so there's no evidence anymore. While that evidence was there last week, there's no real evidence that the US is bidding. The fundamentals are uncertain, and the Bitcoin dominance is still strong. That's not the ideal environment to really start bidding altcoins. Now, on a day like today, and probably tomorrow as well, Monday I'm not sure, but definitely next week as well, there's always opportunities, all right? There's always opportunities to go long, to go short. If you have an edge on a certain trade, on a certain crypto, you can definitely still make money. And if we look at certain coins like Ondo, and then especially this level right here on top of $1, but also Litecoin is holding on fine, right? So there's definitely these pockets and these corners of the market that's still looking pretty good. I think hype is most likely going to drop down lower. A bit of hype drops down into that level around $20. That will be a buy for me. All right, so things like that, and something like Popcat. I know it's weird to say, but after the Coinbase listing announcement, you can see something like this is also looking pretty interesting, right? I mean, we had this range right here, and it's trying to break out above that, and we have seen some more bullish momentum for Coinbase listings in the last month. So things like that, if you're smart about it and you're looking at the right coins, there will be opportunities, but you do have to be smart about it. And you can, it's definitely, look, if the market is very strong and the Bitcoin dominance is going down, that's usually what traders refer to as easy times, because you can basically buy anything and make money. That's not right now, all right? There's definitely coins. I mean, even today you see something like ME, which is Magic Eden or something like BNX, is pumping a huge amount. All right, and today in terms of narratives like BNB, the whole Binance ecosystem is doing quite well as well. But you just have to be able to identify that quickly and capitalize on it early. But to be completely honest with you, I don't see that many opportunities at this point of time. Like something like Magic Eden, you can see it's gaining momentum right now. But if you then take a look at the chart, it's more a short opportunity. If we actually do see some sort of a move into resistance here, then I would buy this. Magic Eden has been in a massive downtrend for a very long period of time already. If we get some sort of a big spike up, big move up, I will consider shorting it. I would not buy this. All right. Yeah, but those are my thoughts on the markets. Outside of that, I don't really see a lot of altcoins that are interesting. Like I said, the BNB ecosystem is now kind of doing well as a narrative. If that continues into Monday, that could be interesting. But then, like the coins from that narrative, such as Cake, are still valued are still very undervalued, right? So even if you wait for a bit longer to get confirmation, you'll still be able to get in. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.